All right, from All-Star Lanes in beautiful Silverdale, out in the Kitsap Peninsula here for the title matches of today's JBT event. Both divisions at once. Right in front of us is the handicap title match where our hometown hero, Malachi Backler, is looking to finally capture a first career title. But he's got to get by top seed Solveig Furnace to do it. Mal struck in the first frame and needs to get Brooklyn and won't get it in the second. As you can see, the handicap difference is 19. Mal's got to win this match by 20 to win. Spare double to open up the title match for Peyton Combs. He's looking for a long-awaited first career JBT title, going up against Chelsea Joe Kwan, who has been spectacular all day long, but he's going to have to come from behind as Dohuna started strike, spare strike to fall behind by 19 pins early for the three-bagger from Combs. Good storylines here. Subdivision's already wrapped up. Piper Chalmers came back from school to beat Layla Takia for the girls' scratch title. I'll slide by that. U17 went to Ewan Esther with the win over Dohu, and they bowled earlier as the 1 and 2 seeds. Ewan just lost his semifinal match to Peyton in a low scoring semifinal. Short pattern today, that usually leads to most of the field struggling and a few being just spectacular, and that was Dohun and Ewan. They were way ahead of the field. Dohun stayed just ahead of Esther all day long. Grabbed that number 1 spot. And then it was kind of everybody else. Peyton and Danny were the 4 and 3 seeds, while Matt Lennox just missed in 5th. And that was really it for the bowlers who were scoring today in the scratch division. Dohun can swing the whole lane when he wants. Notice the shorter pattern. He's using a weaker ball and going just about as straight as he can. Oh, man. Gets robbed there. Perfect shot, apparently. Brings a 10 pin. Solely one of the many Team Takia students of that guy. Proudly watching on. She's looking for win number 1 as well. 17-year-old has the tricky 310, and oh man, almost goes between them. That would have been worth a double spare if she had gone between the 310s. Hard and straight will be the order of the day for Quan. No problem at the 10. Peyton's been having a solid season. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 8th, oh so close. Would love to finally get over the hump. And to get by this guy's buddy Danny in game 1. Like we said, in game 2. That's a pretty good shot. Jeff knew more than me there. He was saying that ball had to push the whole way. He was right. And lucky to break up the split and leave only the 4-7. Danny, on the other hand, has done the opposite and the only other thing that you can do. He obviously feels like he doesn't have a look going straight up the edge. The only other thing to do is to go super, super steep through the heads and still try to get it out to that break point. Earlier in the last match, he started with a double, missed left from there, and barely touched the 7 pin. He went double 1. And still found a way to survive that match. I think something happens to Ewan's hand. He kept looking at his hand at the end of that match. Hard and straight with plastic. Nice job at the spare. Or Furnace. I like her name. So see Danny standing around the 49th board, almost the 50 board. That's pretty good. Nice shot. Almost got full benefit of that Brooklyn, but still spare 4-bagger to open up things. He'll maintain a 19-20 pin lead if he can spare up that 4-pin. Malachi's also won 2 games to get here, but really the harder road is he had 4 opponents to get here. They bowled 2 3-way matches in the handicap division to get to this point. He got by Ellie Lennox and Samantha Slater-Hoadley in game 1. Much lower scoring in game 2, got by LJ Takia and Maya Hui. Yes, him. On TV for the 2nd straight Northwest event. Much better way to do it this time. He got randomly caught on camera in West Seattle this time. He almost got to bowl a whole game on camera for his career high finish. Malachi, a diehard Vikings fan from a diehard bowling family. time gets a light hit. He should be getting a large hand. This is home cooking. This is his home bowling center. Catch Quan before we check out that slams down there. A lot of people sticking around on a Saturday afternoon. Clearly going to all watch the U of A game here in a couple minutes. No question about that. There's Pop and the rest of the clan Bachelor here. And Hoonstad, super excited. That's the most energy I've ever seen out of you, sir. There we go. Back to Solveig. That ball's got to climb the hill. It just about does. Good shot. 9 count. Still plenty early. These handicap matches flip-flop in no time. Speaking of, Dahoon can make it a 10-pin game and be right back in this thing if he can strike here in the 7th. He struck last time on it. Or 10 pins. Oh, and 10 pins again. Boy, oh boy, 2 ring 10 pins, or else that would be 5 in a row in a lead. Instead, Dahoon's been through this 1,000 times. I was going to say, if you know youth bowling in the Northwest, you know his name. I will amend that. If you know bowling in the Northwest, you know his name. If you know youth bowling anywhere in the country, you know his name. Been winning national events since he was in the U12. Almost won Portland Adult Masters this year, which is a huge tournament up here. A name we're going to see a lot at every level. No trouble at the 10. However, the trouble is on the scoreboard, as Peyton's got a lot of fans, including Mama, desperately rooting him on here, trying to get win number 1. That first one is so hard to get, right, Garrett? Yep. Sometimes when you get one, though, you sort of break the ice and win a bunch. Ah, beautiful shot. It's all the way there. In front of the ball return, so he's going to start the push away first, then small steps. That's left, a mile left. That is almost what he did in the 3rd frame last game right there.
Hey, pick it up.
But leaves him makeable. Spare it up, maintain a 17-pin lead. You can get some great carry doing that steep angle shot like that, but boy, if you miss, it's going places. Big shot for Baxter working on a double. Yes, sir. It's actually a real difficult spare on this pattern, so open in the 7, take a breath is exactly right. Not only is he not out of it, he still leads in the match by 6 pins. Anybody's game at 8th frame. Peyton was literally over here praying with Sam before this match started. Pray he does not miss left again like that. It's closer.
Go.
No. Nervous couple of shots. If you're going to play that line, you really have to aggressively get it out to the right. Malachi, the total opposite, just a nice basic track line right around the 1st and 2nd arrow. That's what he's trying to do. Well, nearly simultaneously, an awful break for Malachi as that really good-looking shot 4-9, and a potentially catastrophic 7th and 8th frame for Combs there as he hands the lead to Dahoon, which I do not think would be a good idea the way Quan has bowled. On a minus cut day, he's plus 300, and now has a golden second chance opportunity. It's close. Ball runs by the 4-pin and his open frame. Changes the complexion of that match. Schroeder's still there. He is. He still does that crouch thing. Yeah, no doubt. Just too good to not take advantage of that scenario. It's clean with the 2-0, which gives him 5-pin lead. Can extend to 15 and have that double working head into the 10th. Meanwhile, a big shot here for Solveig. She's got a strike working in her 6th frame. Oh, it's wiggling. Another pin hit it and still didn't knock it over. Boy, that 2-pin roll would have been fantastic. Well, we have a second big thanks to Sarah, who was back here for the whole team here at All-Star for having this beautiful 40-lane center here on the beautiful Kitsap Peninsula. Your question will have to hold for a second. Oh, man. He knew that wasn't leaving a 10 pin. The only question is, would it carry the 9? It did. 15 pin lead. Your question is,
do we get an egg every time we strike tomorrow?
Every time you strike? How many eggs do you think I'm bringing tomorrow?
Well, don't other people need to bring eggs?
So there were 92 people today, so that's 460 games. Let's say you strike an average of what, 5 times a game? Is that fair? That's 2,300 eggs.
Okay, but what if everyone... I don't remember how it was last year. Is it for every strike? Or
If you bowl a certain game, you'll get an egg. No.
Really? Yeah. 6 eggs.
Peyton unable to right the ship there, but he got the ball to the right, then it couldn't crawl back to the pocket. He's got to take his time and make this spare. Anything can happen. And so often does. Got to trust this ball wide too to cover the 2A. That's a nice spare. He's got room for 214. If he gets there, that forces a 16 pin fill from Quan. So pretty much has to double here, as that ball's not going to climb the hill, and after missing the 2, now a washout facing Solvay. Some nervous moments from the non-champions right here. Nobody still bowling has a title except Quan. You can kind of see the nerves have crept in. Can Peyton pry it off his hand for 2 shots here? Ah, left. Boy, oh boy. It is not at all easy to do what he's attempting to do. It's kind of a high risk, high reward place that he's playing on the lane. Dropped some more count too, and now it's nearly academic. Makeable spare for Solvay here. Not that way though, just going to kick the field goal. Everybody here's got their cheering section, and Northwest kind of got the one big family thing going on. They desperately want the kid they're rooting for to win, but I'm going to be happy for the other one as well. But boy, you want to see those kids get there first, and that's, as he well knows, what he was trying to do. It's amazing as soon as the pressure is off how the shoulder loosens up and you do what you're trying to do. Quan needs to stay behind the line, which I will watch carefully, and I'm sure he will do. How can Bechtoler recover here in his 7th?
Yes, go on!
Excellent shot. Right in the pocket. Just a little 10 pin there. Dolan stay behind the line and notch another title. That's behind the line. That's on the lane. And that is good enough. Well, of course you want to see someone get there first, but it's also, as bowlers know, just a heartbreaker when you dominate a tournament the way Dohoon was and you end up losing the title match. So just competing emotions here, I think, all over the place. But that little kid's pretty good there on lane 38. Meanwhile, we got an I don't want it, you take it situation over here as Solvay and Malachi have combined for 4 consecutive opens. Mal leads by 21 on the scoreboard. This is the 8th frame, and he's got to win by 20. So after all of that nonsense, we got a 1-pin match, and this is pretty good. Boy, almost a carbon copy of when he left that 4-9. This time, at least the 9 falls out. He's got something makeable. Meanwhile, it has to be one of Quan's lowest games of the day, a measly 216, but that pair looked like it got a little squirrely. Good enough for the win. Peyton's disappointed, but he'll be going back to the well and trying it again tomorrow. We'll try for a weekend sweep.
All right, let's go Arizona.
You tell him. You tell him.
Go Arizona.
Can I get a bear down? Bear down. Arizona. About to start their Final Four game. Red and blue. That was Korean for good job, son, and I love your pain. That was it. There you go. That's his family too. All right, this is a 1-pin match here, everybody in the scratch division. Mal's got a win by 20, he leads by 21. So we'll be working on an open, so count not an issue. Missing the head pin is an issue, however, but makeable spare. She spares it up, she'll still trail by just 1 pin with 2 frames to go. And if they could throw a couple more strikes, we'll actually be done before tip-off. It's a gosh darn miracle. The champ. Solely doing the right thing, taking her time here. I'm sure Jeff preaches that, keeping her pre-shot routine the same, no matter the scenario. It's got a hook. Does not get there, my goodness. 3rd consecutive open, she'll fall behind by more than 10 now. Oh, 141.34, falls behind by 13. Game's still very much far from over. Who can put together a couple good shots here in the 9th and 10th? No, we're not going to get done by tip. Or are we? Is that a tip? That is a tip. Close enough. That's, oh, boy, that ball is just not picking up a roll at all in that spot. Well, she's seen this spare a couple times, so hopefully she can figure out somehow to make an adjustment out of that. Give this a little better attempt. You got to miss right, a bunch to leave it. Do something else. Easy for me to say in order to make it. That's close. Come on. Oh, man. Much better spare attempt. Just an ounce more oomph on that head pin to lean over on that 10 pin. Doesn't get it in a gigantic opportunity for Bachelor to end a journey for a title. We haven't had a Bachelor in the winner's circle in 20 years.
Use your alert here.
Big chance for it here. I feel like he's got the better look. Looks are one thing when you haven't yet won a tournament. Oof.
Hey, don't worry, we all had our hands up for you.
He's been, wow. I wasn't going to do that in this scenario, pressure scenario of a title match, but the hands go up. Thank you, Danny. Anyway, even from the floor. Been throwing pretty good shots. 5 pin, 10 pin, 10 pin, 4 pin, 4-9. Control in the pocket, and right now that's going to be enough. Gotta get there. Just one more good frame. It's been a great 2026 for Mal anyway. Just a couple weeks ago, he shot a 300 game. Not with handicap, a real 300. To add a second gigantic moment to the resume this calendar year. Hey, we got a point. Nobody cares right now. Shot of his JBT career right here. Both bowlers are very low rev rate players. It looks like they pushed some oil down in there. Not finding a way to pick up a rotation there. If he misses this, he's at 168. The best sole they can do is 146. should be it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, what style. We're just waiting for somebody to pull out some marks, and Bachelor does it. 9 spare, 9 spare, 9 spare, the last 3. That's enough. That is a brand new JBT champion. Good enough. Calm on the exterior here, but there's the smile I was waiting for. Just like Peyton and his whoops. Nope, maybe not. Ah, it's all right. Make it anyway, kiddo. Not right now, I don't. Can't throw it in the ocean right now.
Has ever been a score.
That's a very unusual basketball score. Hey! Supportive crowd. They're all bowler parents. They all know the scenario there when the match is out. You got a first-time finalist struggle a little. Make her feel better with a big hand there on the spares. They missed another shot already? Well, it went for Solvay pretty much how it's going for Arizona. That's the ball that got her there this whole time. Great finish for him. Real good stuff here today at All-Star. We'll do it all over again. Play some Easter eggs tomorrow.